Okay, for this next part, we're going to construct the data that we need for our survivorship. So this is the second sheet within that Excel file that I provided to you. And so what you're going to have to do here, and you'll see there's a column now that includes ages within a certain bracket, what we would call an age class. Okay, and within those age classes, what we're going to do is determine how many people were alive within that age class, okay, within each one of these brackets. So the data that we do have is for pre-1900 males and modern males, and you're going to have to get the rest, but I'll walk you through this first part here. So how many did we have alive within the age brackets of 1 to 10? Okay, so how many people did we have alive within that age bracket? Okay. So another way to look at that is how many people did we lose within that age bracket. So we had 25 to start, okay? And you can see here that we lost 3 people, okay, in between the ages of 1 to 10. So I will put, okay, we had 25 to start minus 3. So we now have 22, okay, that died between the ages of 1 to 10, okay? What about from 11 to 20? How many people died from 11 to 20? Looks like we had 2, a 16-year-old and an 18-year-old. Okay. All right, sorry about that. I had a phone call. Okay, so where were we at? Ages 11 to 20, how many people died? Okay, so we said they had a 16-year-old and an 8-year-old. Okay, so that means that we lost 2 people. We now have 20 remaining. What about from the ages of 21 to 30? Well, we have, it looks like 2 people, 23 and 24. So we remove another 2. And we keep going down the list doing that. So here we have how many people from 31 to 40? It looks like we lost 5 people. Okay, so we are down to 13 individuals. Okay, and then how many people from 40 to 50? We lost another 3. And so now we're down to 10. 51, okay, all the way to 60. We lost another 5 people. 60 to 70, we lost 3. 71 to 80, okay, we lost the remaining 2. Now, notice that there's 2 more cage categories here. Now, they may not be useful for the pre-1900 because, as you'll find out with pre-1900 individuals, well, they tended to die a lot younger. And, of course, eventually you're going to get that in your data. So let's look at more on the modern side. Okay, so with our modern, okay, we have modern males. Okay, how many people made it within the first age class? Well, we lost 1. So that puts us, we start off at 25, remember? So we have 24. Okay. 11 to 20, did anybody die from that age? It looks like 2 individuals. So that puts us at 22. Okay. 21 to 30. Okay, we lost 1 person, so we have 21. How many people between 31 to 40? Looks like we lost nobody within those age ranges. 41 to 50. Okay. Nobody within those age ranges. 50 to 60. Okay. So we keep the same number here. Okay. But we did start losing people again at 60. So you can see here we have between 51 and 60, we lost 1 person. So that puts us at 20. Between 60 and 70, how many did we lose? Oh, we lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. So that puts us at 12. Okay, so already you might be noticing there's a difference that between pre and modern, that you can see there's a clear difference between when we start to lose individuals. Okay, what about between 70 and 80? Okay, well, we lost, looks like about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. So that puts us at 4 remaining between 70 and 80. How many between 80 and 90? We lost 3. And we lost the last person at 94 here. Okay. The idea is that when we have data for these other two columns, what you can do, and this is the last thing that you'll do, is once you have data for all four columns, you're going to go to where it says data, okay, or let's see here, maybe it is. No, it's under insert, okay. Go to insert, and then I want you to go to where it says insert line or area chart right here, and then click on a 2D line. And what you'll see is it will construct curves. Now right now, I didn't mean to move that. Right now we've only got two lines. We have a pre-1900 and we have a modern line for males. We are missing those for the females and males. Okay. Now what I want you to do is when you have all four of those data sets, I want you to cut this chart, okay, like so, or copy it, okay, and you can, I usually just hit Control-C, or you can copy it however you like. But what I want you to do is to open up a Word document. I'm going to go to Word. You can paste that chart into Word. Now, you also may be able to paste it into the D2L assignment. I'm not sure if it'll let you do that. It may let you paste it as a picture, but if not, you can submit it as a separate Word document. What I want you to do is create a chart, and yours will have the 4 lines for all 4 data sets. You can see that the females are the only ones that are missing. And then below, I want you to write a brief description of what I want. As you'll see, is I want you to tell me what types of survivorship curves are represented by each group. So, for example, the pre-1900 males represent more of what I might call a type 2 survivorship curve. And then you're going to expand on that. But basically, if you remember, a type 2 survivorship curve is one that presents as a straight line. Okay? In that case, that means that you have a poor opportunity of survival at any age. And notice how different that is for, let's say, the modern males. The modern males, survivorship is actually quite good for when the individuals are very young, but still starts to tail off when you start to reach those older age groups. So in any case, what I really want you to do with this last little bit, and you can type up your answer here or in the D2L assignment, however you're able to submit it, but what I do want is I want your graph in some shape or form. You can email me that, or again, if you could paste it into D2L, that is fine, but I do want that data, okay? So I want you to basically finish up what I've started here, okay? And that's really what I want from you. I want an analysis, I want your graph, and I want an analysis of it. And more details will be provided in the D2L quiz for this assignment, okay? Email me if you have any questions.